Today officially marks the start of meteorological summer, but could we be saying goodbye to those summery conditions? Well, join me later on to find out all the details.
The weather now, and Lily's here. Felt like summer last week, didn't it? But today is officially the day.
I know, it's a bit ironic because the weather has now turned, but officially today is the start of meteorological summer, and then we do get astronomical summer to do with the planet's alignment later in the month, 21st of June, and that is the longest day of the year. So days rapidly getting longer, but it's not been quite as warm as we've been used to. So today we had highs of 22 degrees Celsius. It's feeling a little bit cooler. Well, that's because it was so warm last week with highs of 34 degrees. But just a little reminder that actually this is still pretty good for the time of year, and the average closer to 19, so we are still on the warm side, can't complain too much. And there's a chance things could get just a little bit cooler as we head through the week, because we have got a westerly...
Of course, we know that May was a record-breaking time for the Channel Islands. Not all the figures are in just yet, I gather, but they are in the UK.
Yeah, so we should get all the data eventually to do the full rundown of that. But yes, the UK's data is in, and it is record-breaking. The warm, it was on the dry side as well. Rainfall 14% below the average for the UK, and especially in southern parts of England, only saw about 50% of the rainfall. So it was drier depending on where you are. Also, quite a lot of sunshine in the mix, fourth sunniest for the UK. As I said, we'll likely follow these trends, but we'll get all the data hopefully later this week from Jersey Met.
And it's not just the temperature changing this week, is it, but a type of change in the weather too?
Yeah, so it is a little bit unsettled this week, and we have got low pressure nearby. It's giving us some weather fronts, and it's giving us some wet weather, some showers and rain is quite likely at times tonight, but we should get some brightness in the mix too. Let's get all the details now. Here's your forecast. Well, despite the warm and sunny conditions we've enjoyed over the past few days, it is today that officially marks the start of meteorological summer. And with that, ironically, a bit of a change in our weather conditions. It's likely we'll see some rain or some showers at times this week. It is also feeling a bit cooler and more of a breeze around throughout the next few days. So really from now, we've got some rain arriving, and there could even be some heavier bursts within that, perhaps even the odd rumble of thunder too. But as we progress towards dawn, that persistent rain giving way to a more showery flow, and quite overcast as well for the first part of tonight, and maybe some mist in the picture too. Heading into tomorrow, it is looking like we could see some showers, especially in the mornings, but some bright spells in between those. It's breezy as well tomorrow, those winds feeding in from the west around a fresh force 5 to strong force 6. What that means is any showers we do see should actually blow through fairly quickly, and in the afternoon it's looking like less of those around, more in the way of dry and sunny conditions with highs of 19 degrees Celsius. Let's check those tide times now, between roughly 8 and 9 in the morning, later on between around 8:30 and 9:30, with the sea temperature a few degrees above the average at 15.2 degrees Celsius. So moving through the week, it is low pressure that's dominating, and that's what's giving us the unsettled weather conditions. On Wednesday, we could well see some more in the way of rain and some cloudy conditions too. And those temperatures, not too bad, but they are a bit cooler than what we were used to last week, closer to the average for the time of year. That's it from me. Take care.